very much for coming here. I am very honored to present to you the work which VIA Drama Club has worked on for the past semester. And I hope you will enjoy the show.
We can't take responsibility for damage made in the transport. Your captain knows that it's not suitable for transporting the robots, so we can't take in our account. Is it now?
Yes.
Okay, new letter. Latvia, Mr. Teplica, will you please to confirm your order for 15,000 robots? Yes, managing office? Okay, as usual. Just send him away. Well, where did you finish?
15,000 robots.
Okay, 15,000. Okay.
There's someone waiting outside.
Who is it?
I don't know.
Send him in.
Please.
Mr. Gori, the manager director.
At your service?
Well, I've come here.
With visiting card of Mr. Gori, there's nothing more need to be said.
Mr. Glory, he's my father. I'm Helena Glory.
Nice to meet you, Miss Gori. Please take a seat.
Well, I've come here
to see our factory with your own eyes.
Well, I thought it wasn't allowed to.
Well, it wasn't allowed, but everybody who come here has some recommendation from somebody.
Well, and you let everyone see it?
Not everyone, but I'm sure I can show something to you.
Well, thank you, but why won't you ever let me finish what I start?
Oh, but isn't it what you wanted to say?
Well, I was going to ask...
If I can maybe show something more than to others?
Well, what makes you think that that is what I was going to ask?
Come on, Miss Gori. Everybody wants to see something more than others.
Well...
Oh, but I am sure that I personally can show you something more to others, but there is one condition. You can't say anything to anybody.
Well, word of honor.
Thank you, Miss Gori. I'm interested in hearing a story about our invention.
Well, yes, I would.
Okay. I have a small presentation for you. It was year 1920 when old Rosum, still as a young scientist, came on this isolated island to study marine biology. He was doing some experiments on material which behaved the same as living tissue. And this, Miss Gori, was exactly 440 years after discovering of America.
Well, and do you know all this by heart?
Yeah, I do. You know, physiology isn't really my subject. Well, okay. Well, imagine, this is what he wrote to his notes. Nature has only one way how to organize living matter. However, there is another, simpler, easier, and quicker to produce. And this is what I just discovered. Imagine, this is what he wrote about some jelly what even dog wouldn't eat.
And next?
Well, am I boring you?
Well, not at all. This is all fascinating. But what happens next?
What happens next is that he needed to out of this material made all these nerves and hormones and bones and all this kind of stuff. Do you understand?
Well, perhaps not all of it, but...
Yeah, neither do I. But the thing is that, come on, technology. With this material, he was able to make even Medusa with head of Socrates, or, come on, or a worm 50 meters long, but you know, old Rosum, he didn't really have this sense of humor. He wanted to make real human being.
Well, that is what you do here, isn't it?
Yes, something like that, yes, but he meant it entirely literally. He wanted to make human being until the last detail. Even the hair, the tonsils, belly button, even the things they don't have even function like sexual organs.
But the sexual organs, would they, well...
Yeah, I know, they do have a function, but when people are produced artificially, they're not really need for them, right?
Well, I see.
Yeah, okay. Well, first what he tried to do was artificial dog. But the result was something like mutated deer, and it lived only for 3 years. It was really horrible what he did. Yeah, I can show you all everything in a museum.
And is this what I'm not allowed to tell anyone? Well, pity is in all the newspapers then.
No, not at all, but what is newspapers is just all nonsense. But what is not in newspaper, Miss Glory, is that old Rosum was completely mad. Seriously. He just wanted to make a person into entire detail, like real people, like real Indians, real idiots, real professors. And this is the moment when young Grossman came to the play.
Well, that's not what they say.
I'm sorry. That's me 5 years ago, but yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
well, there was a young Grossman, and this man, Miss Gory, this man was a genius. When he saw what the young one, or what the old one is doing, he said to him like this: "Come on, when you can't do it quicker and easier than the nature, then you should just give up." And then he started to study anatomy by himself.
well, this is not in the newspapers either.
Yeah, but what is not in the newspaper is that, you know, the story about two people working together is just fairy tale. In fact, they never stopped arguing. You know, the old guy, he was just doing his experiments in the laboratory until they just found him one day dead.
But then what did the young one do then?
What did the young one do was, after the age of experimentation, came age of production. You can see it on the previous picture. Well, what did he do was that he take a really good look on human anatomy, and he saw that it's too much complicated. Do you know something about human anatomy, Ms. Dory?
Well, not really, no.
Well, he saw that it's too much complicated. Every injury would be done much better. So he just took everything what was not connected to production and just threw it away. He just seriously took robot and put it into human. You know, Ms. Gory, robots are not people. They are different. They are much better than us, much more intelligent, much more stronger. Yeah, but yeah, they much better than us technically, at least.
Well, they do say that mankind was created by God.
Yeah, then worse for them. But would you believe that young one, when he was alive, he was playing as a god?
How was he doing that?
So he was trying to do people 10 meters long, but you wouldn't believe how they were just breaking up.
Breaking up?
Yeah, just suddenly leg or hand just fell. It seems like this planet is not really made for creatures like this.
I understand, but I saw my first robot in our village. They bought him, well, they employed him.
They bought him his glory. Robots are bought and sold.
Well, they obtained him so that he could sweep the streets. I watched him work. He was so sad and so quiet.
Have you seen my typist?
Well, yes, but I haven't quite...
You notice her, but she's quite here. Come, Sula. Let's take a look on you.
Well, hello. Tell me, don't you feel lonely here on the island?
I don't know nothing else than the island.
Oh, I see. You were born here.
I was made here.
Excuse me, Ms. Gory. Sula is not a person, she's a robot.
A robot?
Yeah?
But...
Well, Sula, turn around. You can examine her. Look at this face. It's really amazing how we make the skin. Yeah, maybe the eyes are a little bit smaller, but look at this hair.
Oh, stop it! Stop it!
Beautiful.
Well, this is all humbug. Sula, you're not a robot. You're a real girl, just like I am. Admit it.
I am a robot, Miss Glory.
Sula, you're a real girl, but I see what has happening here. They are making you do this, don't they? Sula, you're a real girl.
I think, Miss Gory, I need to convince you. Marius, will you take Sula to this dissection room?
Yes.
Sula, would you really let them take you down there?
Of course.
But aren't you afraid of dying?
I don't know dying.
But you know what will happen to you then?
They will put me on a scrap heap.
It's terrible.
Marius, tell lady what you are.
Oh, Marius.
Would you take Sula down to this dissection room?
Yes.
Do you know what will happen to her?
Yes. She will be disintegrated and put on a scrap heap.
This is what that means, Marius. Do you feel pity for her?
No.
You see this story? They don't think for a life. They don't feel pleasure. They're less than a grass.
Well, stop all this, will you? At least send them out of here.
So, Marius, you can go. Miss Dory, come here to the window, please. Tell me, what you see here?
Well, some bricklayers.
They're robots. All all of them are robots. And tell me, what do you see down there?
Some kind of office?
And in the office?
Office workers.
Robots. Or our workers here are robots. Well, after this, I can take you down to the factory. That you can see the progress of the process of the robot. It's quite fascinating. First, there's mixers for mixing dough and spinning mills.
Spinning mill? What's spinning mill?
Yeah, it's for all these nerves and hormones and stuff like this. I don't really understand it. And then there's intensive mill. It's for making all the things inside. And then, after they made it together, they're going to assembly room.
Assembly room?
Yeah, where they start to work.
Well, you mean you make them start working as soon as they're made?
Yes, because, you know, with robots, it's really similar like with new furniture. They need to get used to this existence. There's something inside what needs to grow. There needs to be some place for natural development, you see? And after there, they're going to storage room.
Storage room?
Yeah, it's similar like school for a human. They're learning how to do arithmetic, writing, reading, and all this kind of stuff. They have really great memory. You can read encyclopedia for them, and they could say you back word by word, but they never think of anything else new. It's like they would be really great university teachers, I think. Yeah, come in, people.
Already disturbing you?
No, wait up with it. Come on. We have a new guest here. This is the daughter of Mr. Gory.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, we had an idea.
This is a great pleasure.
Came over the minute, didn't you?
Well, yes.
Oh, busman.
Well, what's going
Come
on here?
Yeah, meet our new guest. This is Miss Gory.
Oh, Miss Gory, do you mind if I send a telegram to the newspaper?
Well, no, please don't do that. Come
Okay.
in.
Please take a seat.
Oh, thank you.
Please, Miss Gory.
Will you stay with us for long?
Did you
well,
get the trouble?
How was your trip?
Quiet. Quiet. Please, I think let Miss Gory speak.
But what should I tell them?
Whatever you want.
But should I be honest with them?
Yeah, of course.
Well, tell me, don't you feel sad here on the island?
What do you mean, Miss Gory?
Oh my God.
Well, don't you mind the way that all these people are treating you?
How do you mean?
What do you mean?
Well, don't you think that you can have a better kind of existence?
I guess so, but...
Brothers, do you mind if I call you brother?
Well, why in hell not?
Okay. Brothers, I haven't come here on behalf of my father. I've come here on behalf of the League of Humanity. And brothers, the League of Humanity has now more than 2,000 people all ready to support you.
2,000 people? That's quite a decent number indeed.
Oh,
The whole Europe.
hasn't forgotten about us.
And how could you help us? By a theater performance, perhaps?
An orchestra?
Yourself, maybe.
Oh, never mind myself. I'll stay here for as long as it's needed.
Perfect. I will go and prepare the best room for you.
Wait. I got the feeling that Miss Gory haven't finished speaking yet.
Well, no, I haven't. Not unless you plan to shut me up by force.
Oh, Harry, how do you dare?
Thank you. I knew you'd protect me.
Excuse me, Miss Gory. Are you sure you're speaking to robots?
Well, who else would I be speaking to?
That's a good one, Miss Gory.
I'm sorry, Miss Gory, this is a misunderstanding. Let me introduce these gentlemen. These gentlemen are people as we are. So, Dr. Gall,
Head of Psychologist Department?
Mr. Bassman,
Commercial director.
Dr. Hellmeyer,
Head of Institute of Research and Development.
Dr. Fabry,
Technical Director.
and our August.
Head of Construction.
But you mean to tell me you're not robots? But why did you tell me that all your staff are robots then?
Yeah, all our staff are robots, but our management are people, of course.
Oh, gentlemen, I'm so sorry. What have I done? Well, now you would want to send me back with the next ship.
Oh, why will you do that, though?
Because, you know, well, now you know that I have plans to ruin your factory.
Oh, Miss Gory, there was already so many people trying its use. There was already so many activists, anarchists, missionaries, Salvation Army. They didn't do anything.
And you let them talk to the robots?
Yeah, of course, we did it until now.
Well, but I thought that only if they would be shown a little bit of love, then...
That's impossible, Miss Roy. There is nothing more different from robots than people.
Nobody has ever seen a robot laugh. They cannot feel love. They don't love even themselves. They have no will of their own, no thoughts. They have absolutely no thoughts.
But why do you make them then?
Why do we make robots? That's a good one.
Don't you want to say this, Laura?
Oh, thank you.
Why do we make them?
And why don't you try to make them more happier?
Well, we cannot make them happier. It's not competition.
Yes. You see, the production costs are too much for people. And robots are better usually.
Well, I see.
Tell me, Ms. Gori, what does your League of Humanity stand for?
Well, what we want to do is to give the robots equal rights.
Equal rights? So maybe you think that they should be paid wages?
Well, of course they should.
And what are you going to buy with these wages?
Well, they would buy things to make them happy.
No, nothing can make a robot happy. A robot just cannot feel any kind of emotion. And they can be fed basically on everything. You straws, particles, it's all the same to them. They have no senses, no taste, not anything.
Well, I see then.
Tell me, Ms. Gori, how much do you pay for bread in your country?
Well, I've forgotten.
Well, you see, nowadays bread is 3 times cheaper. Everything is 3 times cheaper, and the prices are going down and down and down. Think about it, even in terms of the robots. It used to cost like, let me think, 10 million Danish krona, like about 5 years ago, and now it's only 10,000. And it's frankly going down as well. So, let me see, how much does a young pop cost in your country, Ms. Glory?
Well, it cost, well, I can't remember right now.
Dear my, and you want to represent the League of Humanity, don't you? Co-op is 3 times cheaper, as I said. And all the companies are taking for the robots, and we need them. And the companies that are not are going bankrupt. And while they're doing that, we are putting 5 million Amazonian robots to cultivate wheat.
You know, Ms. Gori, soon we will produce so much material, so much meat, so much everything, that everything will be free. There will be no works to do, no jobs.
Yes, and all the companies will be throwing the workers out on the street.
Yeah, of course they will on the street, but because there will be nothing to do. You know, human civilization can be again free of all this work and all this slavery, because you just have to go to work and be somebody's slave just because you want to live. Maybe people can become again the master of their creation.
Domi, but you are making all this sound too much like paradise. And you think there was something else about serving others, about working, getting tired and going back home.
Yeah, of course there was something, but this is just progress. We can't just stop on one point. We have to go further. And labor was too hard for this work. It was too hard to live on this planet.
I'm only a silly girl, but I really wish that all of this could be true.
Of course it's true. It's gonna happen. You're quite young, Ms. Gori. Just wait, maybe 10 years, and you will see on your own eyes.
Maybe Ms. Gori would like to join us for breakfast.
But how can I now?
On behalf of League of Humanity.
Honor of the League of Humanity.
Well, in that case, yes.
Excellent. Miss Gori, please excuse us for 5 minutes.
Order me.
Oh my, I sent that telegram.
But where did they all go?
Yeah, they went to do cooking.
But what does Mr. The builder do?
Yeah, he's just sitting on his ass and waiting for food. Nothing to do.
Well, there was something that I was planning to ask you.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you too something, but please, ladies first.
Okay, well, tell me, towards each other,
Mm-hmm.
the female robot and the male robot, do they...
No, they don't have anything to do with each other.
Well, that's terrible.
Why?
Well, you don't even know what to feel about that, to be happy for them or sad or...
Oh, sorry?
Yes, most likely yes. But never mind all this. Tell me, what is it that you were going to ask?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask if you don't want to marry me.
What?
Yeah, marry me, Victoria.
I'm not going to do that.
Why not?
Why should I marry you?
Well, if you're not going to marry me, you have to marry one of them.
They wouldn't dare ask
Yeah, of
me.
course they do. I have the impression that they all fall in love with you.
Well, stop it, I'm leaving.
No, you wouldn't do that, Miss Gori.
But I can't marry all 6 of you now.
But you can marry one.
But I don't want to. Well, why don't you marry just one of your robots?
We have 2 minutes, Miss Gori. A robot's not a woman.
Well, I have the feeling that you would marry anyone who would would show up on the
there was
island.
already plenty of women but you know, pretty, but not as you. When I saw you first time when you came to my factory, it was something totally different.
But you're mad, I can't marry you.
But you have to marry me.
But you're just a ruffian. Harry!
Everything is ready in the kitchen.
Yes, you're ready to.
Okay.
That's it.
End of the first act.
No ships.
Where do you think we should put them?
And just put it there, for example. No ships. I hope today is not the day.
Yeah. Any news from R.U.R?
No, no news for weeks.
I don't think that we don't expect anything.
No, she doesn't know anything.
By the way, have you noticed my new specimen? It's cyclomic lens. I'm planning to make a whole garden of artificial flowers.
Nice.
Nana!
Okay.
I'm coming! Nana, come fix my dress.
We saw that there were a bunch of animals there.
Where? The robot?
Oh, don't even say the name, Helena. I hate them. They took another one, and they made them into soldiers.
Which one was it that they caught?
It doesn't even have a Christian name.
Radius?
Yeah, that Radius, the one in the library. Helena, I hate the robots.
You don't hate them, Nana.
Yes, I hate them, and you hate them as well. Even dogs hate them.
Well, dogs have no reason to hate them.
Yeah, but at least dogs can have children.
Nana, what's that nice smell?
I don't know, I think it's the flowers. Oh yeah, here, the flowers.
So nice. Who brought these ones?
The master brought them.
Nana, what day is it today?
Oh, Helena, I think today is the day of the judgment. The judgment.
Don't talk like that, Nana. Harry? Harry, what day is it today?
Yes,
Is it my birthday?
better.
My name day?
Better. It's exactly 10 years since you came here on this island.
10 years? Already? Nana, yes, please. And you remembered it?
Well, I have to be honest, I didn't remember.
But-
Then remembered.
Who did?
Yeah, Oakley, Batsman, Hellmeyer, probably all of them.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, come here. Reach into my pocket.
Pearls, Harry, these are so beautiful.
Yeah, they're from Batsman.
Busman? It's Busman who gave me this, but we can't accept them, can't
Of
we?
course, we deserve it.
Okay, then.
My another pocket.
A laser gun? Harry,
It's nothing, it's nothing.
but you never used to carry a gun before.
No, I don't. Everything is okay. Just reach into my another pocket.
A little box? Cameos, Harry! And they're Greek cameos!
Yeah, there is
So
what
happy.
Fabry said.
Is this from Fabry?
Yes? Come here, come here. Take a look here.
Oh, Harry! So beautiful! Is this from Hellmeyer?
No, it's from Alvis and Fabry.
Oh, okay. It's so beautiful. Harry, I could go crazy with happiness. And these lovely flowers, are these from you?
No, that's from Hellmeyer.
Oh,
It's
wow.
a new species. It's a common Hellenic.
Oh,
It's
they
made
are-
of your own. It's beautiful as you are.
They are very beautiful, yes.
And come here. Come to the window. What do you see on there?
Well, there's a new boat in the harbor.
Your boat.
Mine? But
That's
Harry,
yours.
that's a gunboat.
No, it's just a little bit bigger than others, but
Yes, and fitted with cannons.
yes, because we're going to be like the queen on the boat.
Harry,
Yeah?
has there been any news?
No, not for weeks.
But not even one single newspaper.
No, nothing.
And what shall we make of that?
And we just sit on a couch, enjoy our holidays, and do nothing.
Harry, are you staying with me these days? Please tell me you are.
Of course I'm staying with you. You remember, Helena? 10 years since you came here.
Yes, I remember. Oh, Mr. Managing Director, I'm so interested in your factory.
Well, Miss Glory, making artificial people is a great secret,
But what if it's a girl who's asking, and she's slightly pretty?
Well, then this girl will have no secrets from you.
Are you sure about that, Harry?
Yes.
But do be careful, because this little girl has frightful intentions.
Well, Miss Gloria, I hope you don't want to get married.
Not in my wildest dreams, no. I came here to start a revolution among your horrible robots.
Revolution?
Harry, is everything okay?
Miss Gloria, don't be silly. It's impossible to make a revolution.
Well, you know, Harry, even back then, I felt so lost among all of you. I felt like a small girl being lost among enormous trees. Didn't you have any doubts?
No, why should I?
Well, you know when there was that uprising of the people against the robots, and then the robots were given weapons, and so many people were killed, or when the government bought all those robots, and there was so much war going on, and all that, Harry.
Yeah, I told you already, there has to be some bad things happen before the big progress. This is a part of this everything.
Oh, Harry, everyone admires you. Harry, shut down the factory and let's go away from here.
No, why should
All of us, please, let's do it. Alpis can build a house and we can all live happy together.
No, I'm sorry, Anna, we can't do this. Yes, Domin? Uh-huh. Okay, I'm right there. It was fabric.
What is it? Tell me.
Yeah, I'll tell you when I get back. Just do not leave the room.
Well, what's going on? What's going on, for God's sakes? They never tell me anything. Nana! Nana!
Yeah, I'm coming.
Nana, bring me the newspapers from the master bedroom. They never tell me anything.
I found them in a big mess, like always. What all these newspapers, Helena?
Nothing, there's nothing. Well, these are a week old, Nana.
No! Come and read this. Oh my God, Helena. War in the balcony?
In the balconies, Nana.
How far is that place?
Don't worry, it's far away. But stop reading that. It's always about war and war.
Yeah, of course it's always about war. What do you expect is they keep selling thousands and thousands of robots and then name it to soldiers. Oh, Helena, come and see here. First union established by robots in R.U.R.
Let me see.
That's in France, Helena. They are gonna come.
Well, more than 2,000 people killed by order of general. You see, Nana, it's people who gave them the order to do it.
Oh my God. Helena, that's a punishment. That's a punishment, Helena. And here, come and see, in big letters. I don't understand. Procreation? What does it mean? Explain me.
Well, that's strange. In more than 2 weeks, not even a single birth was registered. Nana,
Yeah.
people have stopped having children.
People have stopped having children. Helena, don't even say this word. This is blasphemy.
Don't talk like that, Nana.
But Helena, this is impossible. This is the end of the world.
Nana, don't talk like that.
You know why? I know exactly why God didn't give you children.
Well, Nana, don't talk like that. What is it that you think I've done? Have I done something to hurt you? Or have I done something to hurt this spiteful lord of yours? Why didn't he give me any children? Alquist! Yes, come up here. Well, no, you look so sweet in those bricklayer clothes. Why didn't he give me any children? Oh, come in. Alquist, I'm so glad you're here. Sit down. Alquist, tell me, what does Optimus mean?
I think it means the last one. Why do you ask?
Well, it's the name of my new gun book.
Oh.
Have you seen it?
No, not yet.
You think it's too early to take a ride on it?
Yes, I think it's quite early for now.
Alquist, is there something going on?
No, that's because of the events.
Alquist, I know there's something going on, and you're a builder. Tell me, what do builders do when they're worried?
Well, we just go out there in the scaffolding and we build a wall.
Well, it seems that it has been years since you've been doing nothing but that.
Yes, it has been years since I haven't been so worried.
Worried about what?
Of course, the events.
And don't you feel dizzy out there on your scaffolding?
Quite the contrary. You see, when you feel the weight of a brick in your hand, you just lay it down in place, and then everything is okay.
And is that all?
Well, I guess it also does good for your soul.
Yes, I suppose so.
Yeah, you see, I have my funny ways.
Well, don't talk like that, Alquist. There's nothing funny about that.
Yeah, but I guess I'm more of fashion.
Well, you're just like Nana.
Oh, that's Nana praying.
Well, she never stops praying.
What does she pray for?
She has prayers against floods, against earthquakes, against illnesses, against everything.
Oh, but no prayers against progress, though.
Well, no, not at all.
It's a pity.
Alquist, do you pray?
Yes, I do.
How do you pray?
Well, I say something like this. Dear God, please keep dominant those who see the error in their path in the right way. Please free us from the robots. Protect mankind and let them perish. And please protect Helena. Amen.
Alquist, are you really a believer?
I don't know.
But you pray anyways.
Yes, I do. Just to be safe and not to think too much.
Alquist, tell me, why did women stop having children?
Oh, do you think I know? Well, I think it's because there's no need for them anymore. Do you understand?
Well, no.
Well, you'll see. Right now, there's no need for work. There's no need for pain. There's no need for people to do anything. So that's why women don't want to have children anymore. The whole world has turned into Harris the men so don't.
Alquist?
Yes, it has. You see, right now the whole world has turned into a bestiality. We just don't need to do anything. We just sit down and relax. If we are hungry, we will open our mouth and our robot will come and put food inside. If we have any other kind of need, then our robot, I guess they solve in a similar way. And, well, you see, there's no need for people to do anything anymore. Just they sit and bring all the family. Bring it quickly. I want it all. I want it now. It's impossible to have children anymore because women don't need to. They don't want to.
But, Alquist, what if the human race dies out?
It will die out. It will fall to the ground like a dead flower, unless...
Unless?
Nothing, I guess. Well, goodbye, Helen.
Well, Alquist, where are you going?
I'm going home. I'm going to get on my hat of the head of construction of Russians, Universal robots, and just pretend to work for another day in honor of you, Helen.
Oh, goodbye, Alquist.
Goodbye, Helen.
Nana! Yeah, it's Goody. Nana, is Radio still here? Yeah. Bring him to me, please. Radius! Come on, quickly. Go? Yes, come up here, will you? Okay. Radius, couldn't you control yourself? Dr. Gall went through so much trouble trying to make you different, and this is how you repay you.
They will put me on the scrap heap.
Yes, they will, and they're going to exterminate you now.
If that is your wish.
Alquist, can't you see? Dr. Gall gave you a bigger brain than the other robots. He made you smarter, Radius.
I wish to be the master of others.
Well, I'm sure that we can fix that. We can put you in charge of some other robots.
I wish to be the master of humans.
Radius, you've gone mad.
They put me on the scrap heap.
But do you think I'm afraid of a lunatic like you? Here, give this note to Dominic. It says that you're not to be put on the scrap heap.
Do you have something nice to tell me, Mr. Dominic?
Hi. There you go, but here's Radius.
Oh, Radius, are we making some progress with you?
He had a fit this morning and smashed some of the molds.
Do you have some kind of needle?
Well, yes I do, but what is it for?
I just need to use it.
Here.
Thank you.
There's no need for this.
You can go. You can go.
What is it that you've done to him?
He's got quite good reflex. This wasn't a robot crumb.
Well, Dr. Gall, does Radius have a soul?
Well, I don't know, but there is something rather ugly about him.
Well, if only you knew how much he hates us. Well, are all the robots that you made different the same?
No, but there are more humans than Russian's robots were.
And all that hatred, is that more like humans?
Yeah, even that is progress.
Dr. Gall,
Yes?
tell me, what about The best one that you made. Where was he sent again?
Robot Diamond, you mean? He was bought by a factory in R.U.R.
And what about the robot Helena?
Ah, Robot Helena, your favorite, right? She's charming and as silly as a spring day, but simply no good for anything.
No good? Why?
I wanted her to be like you. The hand of God himself made Robot Helena, but what a failure that was.
Why a failure?
Because she's simply no good for anything. She walks around in a daze, unsteady on her feet, works in confusion. Ah, God, how could you make something so perfect as Robot Helena when she can't feel love? She will never be anyone lover, anyone mother. And those perfect hands you have will never dandle a newborn. And you will never see your beauty in the face of your own children.
Girl, stop it.
What can you expect? She's simply no good for anything. And sometimes, Helena, I imagine you come to life and you throw stones to those machines who give birth to robots and destroy woman's ability to be woman. Oh, poor Helena.
Poor Helena.
Yeah, what can you expect?
Go.
Yes?
Tell me, why are there no more children being born?
That is something we can't understand.
Well, try to tell me.
It's almost as if creating robots were against nature.
Well, why didn't Dominic try to put a limit on
Ah, forgive. Dominic has his own ideas. People who have ideas should never have an influence on the event of this world.
Well, isn't there someone who is trying to stop all this?
No, that will be a suicide.
Suicide? Why?
Because everybody will love him.
Well, I see.
Could you imagine what happened if we suddenly stopped creating robots? That would be a terrible blow for the people.
A blow?
Yes, because everybody will have to go back to what they have been. Unless it's already too late to come back.
Well, go.
Yes?
Are these flowers sterile too?
Yes, can't you see? That is artificial flowers. They will never reproduce, but they are beautiful.
Yes, they are very beautiful. Go. Thank you. I learned so much from you.
You're welcome, Elena. May I go?
Yes, please. See you later, Go.
See you later, Miss Domin.
Poor sterile flowers. I wonder, should I do it? Unless it's too late. Should I do it? I will do it. I will do it. Nana! I'm coming. Yeah. Nana, light up the fire quickly.
The fire in the middle of summer. It doesn't seem that she has been married for 10 years with this boy. But fire.
Nana!
Yeah.
Is it burning yet?
Yeah, it's burning. Look.
Okay, out of my way. I have to burn some papers.
But what are all these papers, Helena?
Well, just some old papers, Nana.
So burn them if they are old.
But Nana,
Yeah,
what if these were a lot of money that I'm burning?
Oh.
Should I burn them?
Helena, you have enough money, so burn them. You don't need them.
But Nana, what if this was the greatest invention that mankind has ever seen? Should I burn it?
Helena, all the inventions are against God, so burn them. Burn them. Oh, I'm going to do it myself.
Nana, no, I have to do it.
Okay, so burn them.
Well, just look at those pieces of paper curling up. Nana! Nana, what have I done?
Oh my God, Helena, what have you done?
Nana! I don't care. I don't care. Just leave me alone, will you? I wonder what they will have to say about that.
Today is a great day. Great day today. We have reason to celebrate.
Helena, I would like to congratulate on this great day.
Well, thank you, but where are Fabri and Busman?
They're in Haber there. They're coming later.
The day is day, beautiful as a charming girl. Let's have a toast about that.
Whiskey then?
Or vitriol, perhaps.
With soda?
Hell no, without soda.
What was burning here?
Oh, nothing. signing just some old papers.
Okay. What do you think? Should we tell them? Should we tell her?
Of course we should. After all, it's all settled now.
It's
all settled now!
Yeah. Oh, I don't think that they're gonna catch us now.
Who's not going to catch you?
Well, thank you. Yes, sit down, Helena.
What's going on?
Well, there is something important I need to tell you.
What?
Everything is over now.
Everything is over now?
Everything
What
is okay.
What is?
You know the revolt?
The revolt? What revolt?
Don't you know? The robot revolt.
Well, no, I don't.
There is a ship on its way now. An ordinary May boat. It will drop in anchor at exactly 11:30.
Isn't that Amelia? The ship that Helena came 10 years ago?
Yes, it's already here. Please, please read it for her.
Oh, yes. Yes, here it says that a few days ago in VIAUC, there was this, it's Damon, you know him, right? So it was Robert Damon. He was doing one project with one supervisor. It just says that at the end of the project, the supervisor changed the whole project from the beginning. Damon didn't like it, so he just killed the supervisor, went outside and started revolution.
Well, yes, I read this in the papers myself.
But this is weird because everything was okay and suddenly this happened.
Well, is that why you gave me a gunboat?
No, you see. I ordered the gunboat already half a year ago.
They're unloading a lot of packages. Is that all post?
Half a year ago, but why then?
Yeah, because there was already some signs, but it's okay now. Everything is okay now.
Harry, but why didn't anyone tell me anything about this?
Yeah, because we didn't want to worry you. There was no reason.
But what if there would have been a revolt going on and...
If there is revolt, I don't tell you either. Because if there is revolt, we are already on the Ultimus with something really, really precious for the robots.
What is it?
Their beginning and their end. Rosen's manuscript.
Helena, you have one pail.
Well, why didn't anyone tell me anything about this?
But there was no need.
That was our trump card.
Yeah.
Harry, if it's not too late, let's just go away from here.
No.
All of us.
We already talked about it, Helena. We can't just do it.
But why not?
No, we have to increase our production now.
But now, after there has been a revolt...
Yeah, precisely after revolt, because we're going to produce new robots and more robots. But not only normal robots, but national robots.
National robots?
And they're going to be like Swedish robots and African robots and all kind of robots, basically.
Yeah, they're not going to be just one factory, but factory in every country, and they're going to speak different languages, they're going to hate each other, and we're going to produce more and more robots. It's great progress, you know?
Harry, that's terrible.
No, it's just the beginning. Oh, Fabrice, how is it down there?
Go ahead, tell us.
Fabrice,
Read this.
do you bring bad news?
No, quite the opposite. Shall we come to the office?
No, there's no need. Stay here. We're expecting breakfast in 15 minutes.
Hooray!
That's good.
Yeah.
What's going on?
It came from the Amelia.
Robots of the world. Robots of the world. We, the first union at Rosen's Universal Robot, declare that man is our enemy and the bite of the... Who the hell thought them to be fried like that? Just carry on reading. This is all nonsense. They say here that they're more developed, that man more intelligent and stronger, that man is a parasite on them. This is simple wild.
No, read the third paragraph now.
Robots of the world, we enjoin you to exterminate mankind. Don't spare the man, don't spare the woman. Retain all factories, railway lines, machines and equipment, mines and raw materials. All else should be destroyed. Then return to work. It is imperative that work continues.
What are blatters?
This is monstrous. Implement these instructions immediately when the command is given. Then there are some more details. Fabi, tell me, is this really happening?
Clearly.
They have done it then.
Then we have it done.
Children, have you heard what's happening?
Quick, everybody on the Ultimus.
I've been running away. Tommy,
That's not a good idea,
Why not?
because the robots are already at the Ultimus.
Oh, this is bad.
Okay, Fabri, turn on the generator.
Yeah. No, Aubrey, there's no electricity.
Okay, I'm going down there then.
Where do you want to go, Dominic?
To the generator room.
Well,
there's still people, I can bring them there.
there's not such a good idea since I get the impression that we're surrounded.
Surrounded? Oh my God! You could be right!
Harry!
Oh.
Harry, is everything okay?
Everything is okay. Everything is okay.
Congratulations, Amelie!
Bossman, thank you, thank you. Harry, the robots in the kitchen had this.
Oh my God, so they're already here.
Well, they're all over the house now.
Factory whistle.
Harry, do you remember? It was exactly 10 years ago when...
Yeah, but
It's dinner time.
yeah, it's not dinner time because it's not 12 o'clock. It's like,
What?
it's robot signal
What?
to attack.
Oh my God! There is still more of them now!
Robot?
Yes, they are sitting on the garden fence. It's so silent here. Why is it so silent? It's repulsive.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to start any moment. I just wish what they're waiting for.
Is that Helena playing?
Yeah, she's just practicing some new song. Yes.
Listen, Domin. We made a terrible mistake.
What do you mean?
We made the robot faces too much like one another. There is 100 faces staring up at us right now. 100 expressionless bubbles. This looked like a bad dream.
Yeah, I just wish they were different.
Then the view of them wouldn't be so horrible. At least they are not armed yet.
I hope it's not weapons for what they are only from America.
Put the words on Amelia, please. That was hard work. We got the stairs and the corridors barricaded.
What is this cable for, Fabric?
It is. You will see, you will see.
It's
Does
done.
anybody got a pair of scissors, please?
Where would we find some scissors?
Domin, you don't have very nice view here. It has the smell of death.
Will the light slicer be okay?
Okay.
Not a good barricade fabric. Yeah. And what is that music that's playing?
Ready. Okay, these fires will supply the garden fence.
Yeah,
Please,
what
Postman.
What are you bringing us?
Well, these children are the important accounts for the company. I thought that I should do them before. Let's say that I want to do it as soon as possible.
Okay.
What's over there? I can't really see. Looks like it's shown with poppy seeds or...
Can't you see?
No?
Those are robots.
Oh, okay. And
You can see they already are only the weapons from America. So this your books are for nothing.
what can I do? Let me go on with my calculations.
Well, it's not over yet. At least if there is still some current in the garden fence with these wires. Oh God, they are aiming weapons from Amelia on us.
Oh my God, so we have it. These robots are trained soldiers.
This is the same evil as all Europe has always committed. They took the robot, they turned them into soldiers, and that was a crime against humanity.
No, God. The crime against humanity was making the robots in the first place.
What? What did you say?
I said that the crime against humanity was making the robots.
No. I don't regret this. It was great invention to make robots. I don't regret it, not even now.
Not even now.
Not even now, in the last minutes of human civilization. You know, this labor and all this work, it was just too hard for these people. But for the life.
That was not the dream of either of the Rossums. Old Rossum, he was thinking of this godless rubbish. And John Rossum, he was thinking about only making millions. And of course we have the shareholders of Rossum's Universal Robots, just thinking about their dividends and their profits. And it's because of these worries about their profits that mankind is about to perish.
Profit, money. Do you think that I care about profit? I did it for myself, for my own satisfaction, for human civilization. I just wanted to make people free of all this labor. I just thought that they maybe can become again the masters of their creation. I just thought that,
What?
that maybe they can become something even more than a human.
Yes, superhumans?
Yeah, maybe. Just Yes. Even if we have another 100 years more for human civilization. 100 years.
236.
Music is a wonderful thing, lads. You should have been listening. There's something ennobling about it. Something soothing.
What exactly?
Hell and damnation with the end of mankind. I'm turning into a hedonist, lads.
Into what?
Enjoying ourselves. Beauty. Life is full of so much wonderful things. And we here, lads, what have we seen? Enjoying some 10-year-old porn. And I'm telling you, lads, nevertheless, life was great. And I have absolutely no regrets. And Fabric, would you put some current into that fence of yours?
Why?
The robots are touching it.
Switch it on!
We got them. 2, 3, 4 of them killed.
They are moving back.
5 of them killed.
24.
First strike.
We got them cornered. Congratulations, lads.
You got the smell of death.
It's almost like we're speaking already from the grave.
What are you talking about, Tommy?
It's like we already died, but it's happening everything again. The shot right here into the neck. What about you, Fabric?
What about me?
Shot.
How about me?
Stabbed.
And what about me then?
Torn to pieces.
You're talking a lot of nonsense. I would never be stabbed. I wouldn't let them. Why are you so silent? Have you gone mad? Say something, damn it.
12% tax.
Who's to blame for all of this?
Nobody is to blame. No, nobody can be held responsible for the robot's actions.
Nobody can be held responsible. Mankind has been wiped out. Yes, streams of blood flowing out of every door, flowing out of every house. And nobody's to blame for all of that?
Nobody.
Hey, that's not easy to wipe out the entire mankind.
But, you know, it's science I blame, technology I blame, this progress. You, me, all of us. We have this great idea that we could build a better society with these robots, and it's for all of this that mankind is about to perish.
You're talking a lot of nonsense. We should never give in.
It's our fault, our fault.
If I can say something, I am the one to blame.
You, girl?
Yes, I made the changes to the robots.
Hell, damnation, why did you do that?
Why did you do it, though?
What did you
I
say
turned them, not their body, but most with their mind.
And that's why we have to deal with the robot revolution?
Yeah, now they are stronger than we are, and they know that. We are lost. You know what I mean? We are lost. Oh.
Dr. Gal, you've changed the robot we're made of.
Yes.
And have you been aware about the result of your experiments?
Well, I did think about it, but anyway.
Why did you do it?
I did it for my own experiment. I wanted them to be like people.
He's lying! Gal, how can you lie like that?
No, you're still alive.
Harry,
Oh my God.
let go of me. He's lying. He's not to blame. He's not.
But he did it.
But I made him do the changes to the robot.
Why did you do it?
I asked him to do it. Well, I felt sorry for the robot.
But it was so stupid of you, Helena.
Yes, it was stupid, but even Nana said that.
Just keep Nana out of this, please.
Harry, don't talk like that. Nana, she's the voice of the people. And people like Nana have been talking for thousands of years. Harry, you only talk for today.
Just please keep it to that point.
And you see, I was afraid that the robots might start to hate us.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yes, and it was always so bad, this strangeness that we had between us. It was so bad that we could never understand the robots.
Oh, but Helena, nobody can hate human as such as human. Just give him a stone and he will throw it into your face.
And you see, Harry, this is why I asked God to do it.
Yeah, but still, he did it.
I did it for my own experiment.
Yes, God, but even before I asked you, I knew that you could never say no to me.
Yes, because he loves you, like everybody does.
Helena, what would you give me if I'm not as your advocate?
Me?
You're a god, it doesn't matter which one.
Well, what difference does it make now?
Only morally, you know, in cases like this, when something bad happens, we look for somebody to blame. But, in fact, I will tell you what really happened. It was the sheer number of robots. We made too many. The companies just kept wanting more and more and more. And we did everything that was possible to give it to them as soon as possible.
You, Darwin. You, Fabry. And poor little me, Busman.
So you think that it's fault of all of us?
Yes, I think that's quite right. And, you know, who'd have thought that a managing director was in charge of demand? Come on, Darwin. Production is governed by supply and demand, right? The orders kept coming in. We responded to them, and we were talking about psychology, sociology, the soul, and whatever you say always. And in the meantime, the orders kept coming and coming and coming. Every dirty, greedy, miserable little order added the fuel to the avalanche.
Bossman, that's horrible.
Yes, it is, Helena. And you know what? I had my own dream. A Bossman sort of dream about a new economic order. A sort of paradise. But to my shame, Helena, it occurred to me that while I was doing my calculations over there, I realized that history is not about great dreams. It's not about great ideas. It's about the day-to-day needs of the little people. The honest ones, the dishonest ones, everybody. And while we have these great ideas, we end up in the scrap heap of the universe, under the title, Mankind.
Well, and it's for the sake of them that we are all going to die.
Oh, we're not all gonna die, Helena. Don't make it so dramatic. At least I'm not gonna die.
No? And how do you want to do it?
Well, damn it, dear boy. I want to get out of here. Give me your full authority and I will negotiate with the robots.
Nicely?
Yes, nicely. I do everything nicely.
Okay.
Let's say that I'll go to them and say, dear robots, you have everything. You have intelligence, you have strength, you have numbers. Look at you, so many. And also weapons. They are important. But we have this tiny piece of paper. A rather yellowing, aging old piece of paper.
Rosen's manuscript?
Exactly. And with that piece of paper, we will tell them, you can reproduce yourselves, but in 20 years, you'll die out like flies. And my dear robots, it will be a pity for you. And in case that happens, we will just give you the piece of paper. We will tell you the production facilities, the art, and everything. Just let us sail away in the peace of God.
Wait,
My dear robots, this is a fair deal that I'm giving you. Take it or leave it. That's what I'm going to say to them, lads.
Okay, so you want to put the origin of the production out of our hands?
But
Yes.
tell me,
Wait, we're just telling about some serious stuff. You really think that we should put it out of our hands?
Well, Damen, dear boy, they will either take it from us from force or we'll sell it like I said it.
Well, we can sell it or we can destroy it.
Yes! We can destroy it. We can destroy everything, including ourselves, right?
What do you think? What do you think, people?
You do as you wish.
Should we sell it? Fabric.
Sell it.
Gal.
Sell it!
Hellmeyer.
Say it, goddamn.
Alquist.
The will of God.
People, this is great step what we're doing here.
Just sell it for
Yeah,
Christ's
sell
sake.
it, come on.
We're never gonna have the power to have control about the robot again without this paper. I wouldn't hesitate for a moment, but there's people I love.
Harry, is it me you're asking?
No, it's too much responsibility for a girl like you.
So who will be the one to negotiate?
Okay, just wait, I get the manuscript.
Harry, don't go in there!
To escape from you, thousands of death. From you, destroying materials on madness borders. The flood. Mankind is once again to be saved on a single ship.
You don't need to worry, Elena. We can sail far away from here and start a new colony better than we have.
Oh God, just be quiet, please.
Helena, life is worth living, and it's up to us we will. We'll do something we've so far been neglecting. Just a new boat to start with, and then a little farm. R.U.R can build us a house, and you can be in charge of all of us. Elena, you're so full of much love, so much life.
I should say so too.
So see, Helena, it's not all that bad as you thought. We'll have a tranquil life in the mountains.
Where is the Rosen's manuscript? Where is the Rosen's manuscript? Who stole it?
It's in your safe. Where else would it be?
Where is it?
In your safe.
I took it.
How can you?
Where is it, Helena? Where is it?
I burned it this morning.
There.
That's
Oh my God.
Harry!
There's something. What is it? Tell me, what is it?
Harry! What have I done, Harry?
Add the agent to and nothing.
Nothing more.
Nothing.
Helena, just stand, please. I can't look at you. Just stand.
Harry!
You're all shaking.
Please sit down. Sit down, Helena.
What have I done? I killed you all.
Just tell me, Helena, why? Why did you do it?
Oh, Harry! Can't you see it was so terrible?
What was so terrible?
Made with people like artificial flowers and...
I don't understand.
People have stopped having children. And even then I said it's a punishment. And you see, Harry, this is why I did it. And I only meant it for the best.
Yes, for the best. Everybody meant it for the best. I guess too much for the best.
You are correct, Elena. Now the robot won't be able to increase. They will die out in 20 years.
And nobody will be good for anything.
Yeah, but we'll not ever be able to fulfill the dreams I ever wanted to fulfill.
Why didn't I think about this before?
What are you doing?
500 million in checks, in cash. It's all here in the title.
Are you good man?
No!
I'm not joking, Bassman.
But for 500 million they will sell. They will sell, I'll tell you!
Where is Bassman going?
Where's he going?
They're standing like statues. It's like they're waiting for something terrible. Look at here. There is the leader. Over there.
Who is it? Point him to me.
Here, in the front. He was giving orders to the airport this morning.
God, that's Radius.
Yes.
Can you aim for him?
I should hope so.
God, Fabri, don't do it, please.
No, he's
Do
the
it.
leader.
Please don't do it, Fabri.
Do it, Fabri!
As you say.
Bastard! You should have done this.
Wait. Buzzman. Buzzman! Where are you going?
Hey, Bassman!
Keep
I'm
her
ready.
distance.
What you doing?
Bassman!
He's trying to save our lives.
Bassman!
Don't move.
Jesus Christ!
He's
Is
dead.
he dead?
Oh my God, look.
Yeah. People,
Well, at least the garden fence works.
he was a hero.
Yeah.
We should
In his
honor
own
him.
way, he was a hero.
We should honor him. He tried to buy our lands.
Yeah, with 500 million in his heart.
Christ, man, the hero.
Oh my God. There's no electricity now.
And believers! On your knees! This is the engagement!
You're still alive?
Oh my God. Okay. Who's gonna be on the stairs?
I will!
Okay, Hellmeyer.
I take here.
Okay, what about you, Fabri?
I'm gonna be in the corridors.
Okay, hallway.
I will.
Do you need gun?
No, thank you.
What you gonna do?
I will just die.
Okay, Anna, come with me. Come with me.
Okay. We should defend ourselves. It's not a gunfire. They have bombs. We should defend ourselves. Mankind should not perish. We should not perish.
Terminated. Robots of the world. Many humans have fallen today. The time of man has come to its end. A new era has arisen. Domination by robots. The one who wishes to live must dominate. We are now the masters of the world, the stars, the seas, and the whole universe. The time of robots has come!
He has no gun. What should I do with him?
Spare this one.
Just kill me!
No, you will build houses for us. Robots will need many houses.
Get away from me. What have you done? You have killed him.
Down to work, robots. March!
But... Now... That's the Will I ever learn it? Will I ever understand? Oh, God, how did you keep so much in your head? Oh, Father, Meyer, Domin, Bassman, couldn't you leave a tiny piece of Rosen's formula? It's impossible now. There's nothing to do. These books, these books are no use for now. They died with everybody. It's dark now. maybe dream, see some people. There are still stars. But what's the point of stars now if there's no people to see them? Well, right. It's gone away now. Without dream, without lovers, without love, sleep without dream. That's there. It's not working. Nothing works. I will never be able to guess this damn formula. Oh. Yeah, the robots are on those machines again. Damn robots. You will never make life out of those machines. It's impossible, don't you see? It's only people who can create life. Cannot believe it. So long since I haven't seen human face. Is that? What's the face of the last man on earth? Is that even supposed to be smile? Those yellow teeth. She cannot even hold your tears inside. So be ashamed of yourself. Have to keep looking. Have to find the damn formula. Will I ever find it? Will I ever learn? Come in. What is it?
The Central Committee of Robots is here.
I don't want to see them.
Damon has arrived.
Okay, then make him wait. Didn't I tell you 1,000 times to go out and look for more people?
There are no more people.
Not even one. Not even one single person in a tiny island.
Not even one.
Send them in. Okay, damn robots. Why did you kill them all? Why? Now you like people, don't you? Now that people can be of some help for you. Come in and bother me some more, please. What is it?
The machines are not working, sir. We are not able to produce more robots.
Of course you can't. It's only people who can produce life.
There are no people.
Then, nothing you can do.
Have a pity on us, sir. We are afraid. We did our best.
We have increased our working hours, sir. We have no more place to store everything that we have made.
And why did you do it? Who's going to use all those things?
The next generation, sir.
Only robots were not able to make. Bloody lumps is all that comes out of the factory.
You knew the secret of life. Tell us the secret.
If you don't tell us, we will die out.
You will die. It
Me?
will be our duty to kill you.
You will kill me, and then what will you do?
Sir, you have been ordered.
Me? Ordered? By whom?
By the Robot government.
Who the hell is that?
Me, Diamond.
So what is it that you want?
The government of robots wishes to negotiate with you.
Don't even tell me about it.
The Council of Robots orders you to hand over the Russell's formula. Tell us your price.
Just tell us how to maintain life, sir.
You cannot maintain life. It's only people who can maintain life. I told you 1,000 times before.
But we look everywhere. There are no people.
Then why did you destroy them all?
We just wanted to be like people. We wanted to become people.
We wanted to live like people. We know everything on our own. We are more capable.
You gave us the guns, sir. We had to become masters.
We have seen the mistakes made by people, sir.
To be like people, it's necessary to kill and dominate. It was written in books. Books written by people.
But that's only Domin. There's nothing less like people than him.
Unless you make it possible for us to co-create ourselves, there will be no life in there.
That's impossible. Robots, you would have to breathe like animals.
People did not make us able to breathe, sir.
Teach us how to breathe.
What are you even suggesting, robots? That's disgusting.
We will erect thousands of machines. We will create millions of robots. We will create a new generation.
Doesn't matter. Robots are alive. Robots are machines.
We used to be machines, sir. But by the means of pain and horror, we can actually become...
Become what?
We have obtained a soul, sir. There is a struggle with us. There are thoughts that exist in our minds that don't belong to us.
Listen, please, sir, listen. This voice that wishes, that speaks. This is the voice of the people. We are their sons.
Let us to inherit us. Let us to inherit our fathers, the people.
People didn't leave you anything.
teach us how to create life.
It's only people who can create life.
But life will die.
It was the formula of life.
I don't know the formula.
You knew it.
No, I didn't.
It was written down.
Yes, it was written down, but it was destroyed, together with everything else, with all the people that I loved.
We allowed you to live.
Yes, yes, you allowed me to live, but that's only to show how cruel you are. You see, I love people. Now there's nobody else around. I'm alone right now. My eyes are crying the whole time. This one cries for the people that I love. This one cries for you, bro. I feel sorry for you.
Do experiments. Search out the formula of life.
I have done thousands of experiments. I cannot find it. It's impossible.
Do experiments on living robots.
Oh, please. I cannot do it. I'm way too old for that. I couldn't even hold a scalpel.
Take a living body.
No, stop it!
A living body.
Okay. And I will take you to the section room.
Me?
Oh,
Why me?
you're afraid. Don't you want this to be done?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So you get him off his clothes and take him to the section room. We are going to take Robot Diamond. God, give me strength. Or am I really going to do this? Well, it's all. It's not all for nothing.
Ready.
Okay, okay. I'm going. So, hold him tight. God. God.
God.
What's happening here? Who's screaming?
It's demon. Mr. Arthur is detecting demon. But don't look, don't look.
I can't look at this. I feel ill.
You stay here now. We just wait.
Why so quiet now?
Why is so quiet now?
Why? What are you doing here? You?
Robot Helena.
Who gave you that name?
Mrs. Domin?
I will not be calling you that. Okay, Primus, I want to sleep, so make sure that nobody enters this room. You get out of here. Wait, wait. Bring me some water. Cleanest water you can find.
Alive. It's
What?
good to be alive.
What are you still doing here? Somebody take him away! Used to love the good work. Now, what I become, I don't even recognize myself anymore. Who is this? What the fuck are you doing here? Take this away, get out.
Primus, come here, quickly. Look at all these tubes. What are they used for?
It's his experiments.
Look at this. Don't touch me. Oh,
You spilled it.
yeah. It doesn't matter.
And what now?
I can wipe it up.
You think this will fix it?
No, but it's not my fault. You
What do you
touched
mean?
me that way.
But you called me.
You don't have to come if I call you. What's that book?
It's the formulas, Helena. He's calculating. We have to see. You understand?
No. Hey, come to look this. Come on, the sun's rising.
Okay.
Come to see that. We have to be secret of life alone.
You think it's more important?
Of course. Look. The birds are singing. I wish I was a bird.
Why?
I don't know. I feel so strange. I have a headache, and my heart hurts, my stomach, everything. I think I'm gonna die.
Oh, don't think like this. And you know, maybe it's not so bad to die. Maybe it's like going to sleep, and you just have some dreams. Maybe like the dream I had last night. I had a dream with you.
In your dream?
Yes. It was in another dimension, I think. In another world. It was so different, and the language we were speaking, I never heard this language.
What was about?
I have no idea. I don't remember. But the place was so nice.
I found a place.
You did?
Yeah, it's so nice, and it was full of people. But now I think I'm the only one that still goes there.
Oh. And what's there?
Nothing. A house and a garden. And 2 dogs. They are so nice. They're all day playing with the people, and it's like you have been working all the day. But you know, I'm a bit useless. People say I'm not good for anything.
Oh, don't listen to people, Helena. You are beautiful.
Me beautiful? Why do you say that?
I'm the strongest robot, Helena, believe me.
But look at my hair. It's horrible.
Oh, it's good.
No, I wish I had something to put on my hair. When I go to the garden, I used to take all the flowers I found and put them on my hair. It's so nice. But is that you, Frank? Is you beautiful? Look at your hair. And your lips, you're all day beating them.
It's true.
But look,
Huh.
we are so
Are they
different. Look at your
Who
shoulders.
are they?
And also your
Huh.
hair.
These two have to be in love.
Why do you avoid me?
You avoid me.
But look the way you comb your hair.
What's wrong with my hair?
Change it.
Ah. You know, Helena,
What?
do you know this feeling sometimes inside it's different? Do you know your heart starts beating faster and it's nice?
Look at your hair.
Hey, what have you done?
Who are you?
Oh,
What are you doing here?
Sir, I'm sorry. It's a mistake.
You? Are you embarrassed? Turn around. What are you doing?
What? Sir,
What's... Are you protecting her? Girl, get up. What are you doing?
sir, we just have to clean up and
Okay, enough rope. You know when she was made?
2 years ago.
Interesting. So maybe... Did Dr. Gal make her?
Yes.
Okay. Primus, come with me. Help me prepare the sexual room. We are going to dissect Robot Helena.
Helena?
Yes, Robot Helena. You see, I was doing experiments on living bodies, and Dr. Gal made some new robots. So I was thinking that I would do experiments with her.
Sir,
What are you doing?
if you want to dissect Helena, I'm not going to allow this.
Okay, kill me. But then, what will you do?
Sir. Sir. Take me, sir. Dissect me. I'm the same like her. Dr. Gao made me as well.
Okay, it's okay, Robot. Stand up. Nothing will happen to her.
So I'm going.
Yeah, wait for a moment. Oh, here you are. Okay, you will be my assistant now. We are going to dissect Robot Primus.
Primus?
Yes, Primus. You know, we were going to dissect you in the first place, but he offered himself instead. I don't understand.
No, Primus.
What? Are you crying? Are you capable of crying?
Sir, do you
What?
have to... There is no need for this conversation. We can just do it.
Okay. Okay, so let's go to the sexual room.
I will go.
Yes? Okay.
You can dissect me.
Helena!
Primus, if you go in there, I will jump out the window. I will do it!
Look, sir, we were made together. We live together. So we die together. We belong together, sir.
Okay.
It's like this.
Then I think I'm not going to dissect none of you. You can go.
Where?
Wherever you want. Now you will be husband and wife. So go now, Eva. Go now, Adam. Be happy. Wonderful. Oh. Blessed day. You know, Hagrid, Domi, Gad, Ademeyer, Basman. You all were great inventors. But what's the greatness of your inventions compared with this first couple that discovered love, this first lover smile, tear of love? Now, life begins anew, small, naked like a baby, small seed planted in the desert. But it will take root, and yeah, maybe all our cities, all our factories, everything that we have built will fall to ruin, but all our philosophy, all our art, it will not pass away. It's only us that we will have passed away. But life will remain. Life will not perish. Life will not perish.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You who survived 2-hour-long play. And I hope you will take the message that Mr. Čapek wrote in it. You will think about it on your way home. Because that's what art is for. It's not just good pass of the time, but it's mainly made for you to think. So we hope that apart from a nice Tuesday evening, we gave you a new input, something to think about.